Good morning, happy Saturday. It is 8:28. No, it's 9:28 a.m. I need to get the time on my phone, on my car, up to date, because it keeps tripping me up because I haven't changed it since daylight savings happened last Sunday. And let me tell you, losing that hour every single year, my life is in shambles. I still cannot handle it. And people are like, well, it shouldn't take you that long to adjust. It should only take about a couple days. No, it takes me months to adapt, and then by the time I adapt, we're back in the fall, ready to extend the day an extra hour. It is complete madness. Skin tint. It comes in a bottle like this, and this is the color number 21. So if you're my complexion, if you're dark skin like me, like this is the perfect blend. Look how quickly that melts into my skin. Guys, a hint on how discombobulated my life has been. I forgot that my gas tank is on E, so I have to stop to buy gas. Thankfully, I am a little bit early. God knows why he made me wake up early. And then look, I need maintenance. Like, it's like 2,700 miles past due. Survived. Last night was a breeze. Started out with 4 patients, 1 vented, 1 trach, 2 on regular, like no oxygen support, no airway support. One of them I had to transfer out because she had to go to a unit that had telemetry. Y'all know I work on med-surg. My days for attending to alarms, strips, beeps, lethal rhythms, my days for that, I've retired from that. So I'm not doing that anymore. So I had to It's Wednesday. I know you guys are wondering, Kendra, do you live in your car? Because that is the only place you seem to be filming these days. It's not that. It's just that when I get up in the morning, when I take my kid to school, I come back, I do a quick cleanup, I try to get myself together, and by the time I know it, I'm ready to leave the house to go do some activity. This morning, it's going to be Pilates.
Our toes are tucked under. We're looking up into just lift the knees up 2 inches and lower the knees down. So this is our bear plank, right? We're just easing into it. Knees are bent, knees hover, knees are bent, we're in our bear plank. Don't let those shoulders pull together, pushing away. 2, and come back in. Press out, it's not very big, draw back in. So this inner thigh.
The price of natural cold pressed juices are way too expensive for me not to purchase a juicer. I texted Lorianne the other day. Y'all know Lorianne from CNA to NP, to ask her about the Nama juicer. She told me it was very good. And I said, well, why haven't you done a review on it? Because people need to know that it's good. I'm going to purchase one. It's $550. So let's just say the shift I'm working tonight is going to go towards that juicer, because $8 to $10 a juice, too much. So this is what I purchased from the Pure Raw juice bar place thingy. The Orange Glow, because that's all I'm going to be having for the rest of the day. I bought 3. The RX Green, which I'm going to drink now, I think. And which one's this one? And the Zinger. This one is ginger based, has a lot of ginger in it. Apple, lemon, ginger root. Y'all know I love a good ginger root. Maybe I should drink this one now and leave the rest for later. I don't know what time it is. It's time for night shift. And I wanted to show you all the pair of scrubs I'm going to be wearing tonight. These are the pants. And I have this shirt here that matches it. Now, this is from the brand GNIX scrubs. As you can see, the logo is right here. These scrubs were sent to me weeks ago. Here goes the logo again on the back of the pants. Very subtle, not doing too much. But the owner of this company, her name is Gina, she sent me these scrubs weeks ago. She actually sent me 2 pairs. And to be honest, in between like working, going on vacation, getting ready for that wedding I went to in St. Thomas, it took me some time to actually do a video featuring the scrubs, even though I have worn them multiple times, okay? Y'all know I work 4 shifts a week, 3 at my regular job, 1 night shift every single week. And at my regular job, I can wear business casual, but oftentimes I wear scrubs. So this is the first pair that I wore. Very comfortable, easy to move about in, especially working at the bedside, because y'all know I do a lot of reaching, bending, bringing the bed up, lowering the bed, bending like this. So these scrubs, very, very comfortable. This is the scrub top. As you can see, I have like double pockets right here. I really don't put much in these pockets, maybe like a piece of paper, but I don't put pens in here because I'm always afraid for like the ink to run down. These are the pants, so the bottoms. They have the drawstring thingy, so you can pull them snug and tight. They're actually straight leg. I'll show you the ankles in a second. Plenty of pockets. 2 side pockets, 2 pockets on the back. And then there's actually pockets on the lower part of the leg right here on the thigh. So multiple pockets for all the junk that I need to carry. I went to drop my mom back to Brooklyn and I'm looking a hot mess. I'm considering relaxing my hair because having natural hair is just too much. It's like black women can't have nothing as far as hair is concerned. all of the products, well, not all, I don't want to say all, but so many of the products have toxic chemicals in them that's harmful and that causes cancer. And then we get to the hair that we use to braid our hair. They're toxic, like laden with chemicals. It's like we can't win. So I'm just wearing my hair natural for now. I did order a wig from Amazon, and that's supposed to come in the mail on Sunday. Once that gets here, I'm going to wash, blow dry, cornrow my hair, and plop the wig on, because it's not all the time I want to be fighting with my natural hair. Friday, which was yesterday, I went to New York. I dropped my mom back to Brooklyn. She was down here with me spending some time, and I took her back home yesterday, and I came back last night. This morning, I am going to work. I am on the 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. shift, and I don't know how I feel about that just yet. The position at my full-time job that I'm in is called the mid-nurse position. I don't know if you guys remember, but I work at an eating disorder facility where we treat, or where patients who, I don't want to say patients, where individuals, adults and adolescents who suffer from an eating disorder, they come in to get therapy. And it's a residential program, so they're there with us for like a few weeks at a time. And my role as the mid-nurse is to be the support to the primary nurses. We have 2 units. We have the adult unit and the adolescent unit. The adult unit is usually staffed with 2 primary nurses, and the adolescent unit has 1 nurse. My role is to go between the 2 units and support the nurses to kind of see what's going on, what they need. The only issue is that on the weekends, it's usually very slow, because it's the weekend. Administrative staff isn't there. The physicians aren't there. Families are visiting, patients get to go out on passes, meaning that if they are adhering to their treatment plan, they usually can have a pass to go shopping or to go eat or to go do whatever it is that they want to do for a few hours. So weekends can be very slow. Initially, my shift used to be 8 to 8, and even that was like tough. And then them changing it to 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., I'm just like, yeah, y'all gonna have to start counting y'all days. Y'all gonna start have to counting y'all days. Because I don't know, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, the day flows like this. Like, I go in, I'll help with like whatever assessments and check-ins need to get done. If there's patients that need EKGs, blood draw, if I have to do tube feed boluses or set up the tube feeds, I get that done. And then when the night shift comes in, I kind of just help facilitate connecting the patients who have overnight tube feeds. I do that. I might stock. And then what? What am I saying till 10 o'clock to do? So I'm going to see how that goes. I'm going to try it out. But I know one thing for sure, 2 things for certain, is that we're going into the summertime. It's going to be summer, meaning that it's going to be bright outside. Y'all are not getting me to stay on anybody's job until 10 p.m. at night. Not happening. Before I get ready to head out, I want to talk about Sudiksha Konaki. That is the name of the University of Pittsburgh student who went missing in the Dominican Republic. And recently her parents have announced that they want her to be declared deceased by officials in the Dominican Republic. I don't know what's going to be the end result of that, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you are familiar with the story. And what I'm hearing now is that her parents might not have even known that she was on vacation. This young lady was there with friends, and she must have met another American university student, and I guess they must have had a little thing going or whatever the case is, because she ended up going out to the beach with him, or ended up spending time with him on the resort's beach. And the story that he gave was that they were out in the water, which is highly confusing for me, because as a person being born in the Caribbean, and I don't want to sound judgy, but as a person being born and raised in the Caribbean, like going out into water, especially unknown waters where there were obviously waves. Like, did you guys see the picture of like the waves coming and going? Like, why were you guys in the water? But then again, I also have to remember that they were under the influence of alcohol. So his story was like they were in the water, and apparently a big wave came and kind of swept them out. And he managed to like grab her. He had her. They kind of made it back to where the water level was at their feet. But he also too said that he was under the influence of alcohol. He swallowed a lot of water when the waves initially pulled them out. And it's either he saw her walk out or he thought she got like out of the water. He made it out of the water, vomited and passed out. Woke up the morning, she wasn't there. He assumed that, oh yeah, she must have left and went back to her room. So he headed back to his room, only to find out that she had been reported missing by her friends. Now, the thing that everybody is saying is that if you went with your friends, why would your friends leave you? Like, we don't know the backstory because I don't think her friends have spoken out. But it's like, well, why would your friends leave you? Because here's the thing. With me and the friends that I have, even if I met a man and I told them, I'm going with this man, I'm going with this man, my friends are going to be like, no, the hell you're not, because we're going to be right there with you. Because we came together, we're going to leave together. That's just the code. That's the girl code. That's the travel code. We're not leaving. No girl left behind. Literally no girl left behind. But I don't know, what their stories or what their reasoning is for letting her go with the gentleman. There's so much speculation, still so much speculation. A lot of people are saying things like they don't think she drowned. A lot of people are saying things like they believe that she's been trafficked, because they're saying by now her body should have surfaced. There's just a lot of speculation around her story. People were also criticizing her parents because they're like, oh, the parents are saying that they want her to be declared deceased. And a lot of people are like, oh, that's too quick. I mean, they probably accepted that, yes, she did drown, and they're ready to move on or move past it. A lot of people were saying things like the culture that she belongs to, which I think is the Indian culture, saying that, reputation really matters within the Indian community, and the family probably just wants to shy away and they want this story to go away because of their reputation and the fact that this has now brought shame to them as a family. Overall, it's really sad. I don't know what to make of it. I just know that as women and even men, like when you're traveling to a foreign country, like you just have to be really mindful. And I also, what this story has really, I think the biggest thing that we all need to take away from this story is the impact of alcohol. All right. I don't understand, because I don't drink. I might have a glass of wine here and there, but I don't understand, and I would never understand. And this is not me being judgmental. I don't understand people who are not alcoholics, because being an alcoholic is actually a disease. It's something that people have to deal with. But when you're not an alcoholic and you go away or you're at a party and you're consuming large amounts of alcohol to the point where you're sick and vomiting, to the point where you don't know where you are, to the point of passing out, like that could never register in my mind as normal. Like that's not good. And I think a lot of parents need to start educating their children from young that consuming large amounts of alcohol is dangerous. It will cause you to end up in situations that can lead to you possibly losing your life. And I think that's just one of the biggest takeaways from this whole thing. I really do feel bad for her family, for her mom. Her mom could not even stand and complete the press conference that her and her husband wanted to present their stories. Now, I really feel bad for her family, her parents, her, mom, dad, other family members who was affected by this. I think we just need to be mindful of alcohol consumption and getting drunk to the point of no return, or getting drunk to the point where your cognition is severely impaired. That's just something that I don't think no one should be doing that, but that's just my take. It is 9:39. I'm acting like I don't have work to go to. So let me grab my things. And I will see you guys in some more vlogs and in some more sit-down content. Sit-down content. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for the support. See you guys later.